Hi everybody! So today I'm going to be teaching you about hot glue and hot glue guns. So as you guys all know, there are many different types of glues. There is white craft glue, there is yellow wood glue, and these different glues have like different purposes. So the craft glue is usually like glue you would find in Elmer's, and that is usually just for like arts and crafts and gluing papers together. Yellow wood glue is for gluing wood together, usually. There are a lot of other types of glue, but what we are going to talk about today is hot glue and hot glue guns. So hot glue is kind of like other glues, but there's one factor that's really different. The way it works is that it comes out really hot out of the hot glue gun, and you would put it on the material you are sticking together, and then it sticks by drying up. Because of this, it is known as like one of the stronger types of glue. Glue guns are the actual things that you put the hot glue into. So this is what a typical hot glue gun would look like. This over here is the glue, and this is where you would put the glue in. This is what the typical hot glue stick looks like. One would put this glue into here, like this one is. Then after it's ready, you would press down on the trigger and it would come out the other side, very hot. Glue guns come in many sizes. So here is like a regular big glue gun, and then here is a smaller version of that. They work exactly the same, they just are different sizes. This is the glue you would put into the smaller one since it's smaller. So this one is skinnier, and this is what you would put in the larger one. So there is a difference. They're about the same size and length, but this one is a bit thinner than this one is. So here are some safety tips on how to use a hot glue gun. The first tip is optional, but if you're a klutz like me, you'll really need it. And that is to wear gloves while you are hot gluing. When the glue comes out of the gun, it is about 248 degrees. So if by accident you touch it, it will hurt a lot. It will burn you and it will hurt. If you have the gloves on, you probably will not get burnt, which is fantastic. Another terrible part about burning yourself with hot glue is that once you get hot glue on your finger, you kind of have to just let it burn you, because if you were to touch it with other fingers, you would burn your other fingers because the hot glue is still wet. So you have to kind of just let it sit there and let it burn, and it's the most awful experience ever. Another tip is to really stay focused in what you're doing. So if you are hot gluing something together, you want to be focused so you don't accidentally put your finger right on the glue or hot glue over your finger or something stupid like that. So pay attention. Pay very close attention. Also, please be mindful of your surroundings. If there are other people around you, please warn them and tell them what you're doing so they don't accidentally put their hand right on your project or bump into you while you're using it, or something terrible might happen. So it's just better to play it safe. Okay, now let's go to work. First things first, you have to put your gloves on. Next, you have to put the hot glue into the gun without it being plugged in. And plug it in. Then wait a few minutes for it to heat up. On a scrap piece of cardboard, check to see if it's warmed up. As you can see, the hot glue was ready. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to put pieces of cardboard together. I'm going to glue them on, and then onto the pieces of cardboard I am going to glue on some bottle caps. This will show that hot glue can kind of work with a lot of different types of material. So this is a metallic bottle cap. These two are plastic. and then we will be able to see how it sticks together with cardboard. So we're going to do our first stroke with the hot glue. This is where you would add pressure to make sure it sticks on well. So here you can see that it is stuck on pretty well. Here it is stuck on. Now we are going to do this side. Once again, adding pressure here. So now we're gonna glue in here. So as you can see now, these 3 pieces of cardboard are stuck perfectly together by this hot glue. So now I'm going to glue these 3 bottle caps on. It's stuck on. You can't really remove it. So now onto the metal one. So now this one as well is stuck on to the cardboard. Once again, we are going to do the plastic one, but we are going to do it on the other side. This one too is stuck on tight. They are not falling off. This is the end piece. So as shown in the example of the hot glue, it works on different types of materials: cardboard, plastic, metal, and others too, not just these. So I'm just gonna leave you off with this. Please be careful when you are around a glue gun. Yes, it is a very useful tool that can be used for many different situations, so it's great to have it around the house, but it hurts if you get burnt. So please be mindful of where it is at all times. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I wish and I hope that now you can go home and you feel comfortable using it by yourself. Thank you so much. Bye!